everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over the Red Ninja 08 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here's the Red Ninja. It looks really cool, actually. I gotta say, though, it is basically Snake Eyes, so there'll be a lot of carryover from that review going on to this one. So just wanted to let you know that it's a lot of reuse here. Less than 10 figures in the line, so that's kind of a shame, but we're going to soldier on. Taking this out, we can get a better look at this guy. He has the same kind of like body armor as Snake Eyes, the same pieces, you know. They're just painted differently, that's all. We have this burgundy color going down, this kind of like wine red, and a sort of cherry red. Not too deep, but it's very kind of bright, actually. A little too bright in my opinion. I feel like they could tone it up, you know, make it shiny instead of this sort of this like weird kind of like red. But that's just my opinion, you know. The blacks look nice. We have this nice snake skin over here, and over here. We have a lot of buckles and assorted like, you know, pouches and straps going along the belt, as well as this sort of shoulder harness over here. Then to the back, where there's a big strap of tan going on over here. That's pretty good, I guess. But it's hard to tell, at least, what's going on in the front. It's very, you know, hard to see what's going on up here, even looking at it close. We have some shurikens over here that you can't remove, sadly. We have a sheath over here I removed one of the swords from. We have this nice little thing on the back you could place right over here. You could put some more accessories onto that. That's pretty neat. We also have some, you know, storage over here for some more size and weaponry and stuff. So that's pretty cool. A lot of futuristic kind of looking sort of like, you know, belts and buckles and stuff like that. This kind of like latch that I think you could just turn and it releases the belt. You know, not really, but I can imagine. It's pretty cool. The legs are, you know, basically Snake Eyes' legs without the pouches on the sides, the holsters and whatnot. And they look good. I just wish they were, you know, somewhat different. Give me something different. The colors look different enough. In fact, I almost forgot that these were reused until I grabbed my Snake Eyes figure. So that's a plus. The red makes it pop and looks pretty good. You could be forgiven for thinking this is a different figure entirely, but it's actually, you know, all the same as Snake Eyes with a couple minor paint changes and some new parts. And the newest part here is the head, which looks pretty cool. Nice gas mask going on over here. This gas mask looking thing, like a skull almost. That's pretty cool. Kind of like a dog face. I could see that a little bit going on here. We have some red sort of piping on the sides, you know, some ventilation. We have a band going around the whole top of the hood itself. It isn't quite the same color as the body, but whatever. We have the eyes that are possessed or a ghost or something. That's something that I don't really like about this figure. You know, give you some human eyes. It's kind of weird seeing just white eyes. I know if they're possessed or something, there's some kind of story reason for that, but whatever. And finally, we have a little Cobra sigil over here. I wish there was some more Cobra insignias on this guy. But yeah, that is the body, the paint and sculpt for this guy. And you'll notice that aside from sculpt, there are more similarities with Snake Eyes later on, so stay tuned for that. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So we've gone over the paint and sculpt. Let's go over articulation and accessories. So as far as accessories go, I'll make it quick. We've seen these all before. They all came with this thing, you know? They're all on the back of this. You could put every accessory from this guy onto this and maybe have like a room for one or two more. But essentially everything from the Snake Eyes figure, 00, comes with this guy too. So if you missed out, you can just get more. And I mentioned that you could actually latch on these axes to the Sai in that review. But yeah, you can basically take everything off of his person, the Red Ninja, and put it onto this thing and it would actually, you know, work really well. It's missing that double thing. I feel like we might see this down the line with a different figure. So all you gotta do is get this thing and you'll have all the weapons, something to place it on. Other than that, it's all the exact same. It's all double. It's all double pieces, you know. I don't want to mix them up. But yeah, it's all just the same thing. We've seen these all before. You know, the size, the little climbing hooks, they're all there. It kind of gives credence to the fact that, you know, Snake Eyes and the Irashikage are not so different after all. That kind of thing. So that's pretty neat. I'd love to see this in red though. You know, if they re-released it, you know, just deck this out in shiny red. That'd be cool, you know. So yeah, putting this aside, it's the same exact stuff. I don't have to go over it again. I already did it in a 20-minute review. I went over like 3 different Snake Eyeses, and it was kind of rambly because it was my first review in a while. But yeah, like I said before, they're great accessories. They're great pieces. I just don't think that, you know, it's just not warranted to have the, you know, have it all again. Just the same thing twice, you know. But yeah, the accessories are good. They're just, you know, it's just, I don't know what to say. They're good accessories, but I wish they had something new. You know, give me something new. We've seen these all before. I would love something new in the accessories pile for this Red Ninja figure. It's kind of a letdown in a way that they're all reused. They're all things we've seen before, and that's kind of a bummer. So yeah, at least they fit really well in the figure. You could place every single thing on this guy. I've figured out a way to put these axes on right here and just place everything, I guess. So, I mean, as far as everything goes, it works well. I hate how this sword is. That's my only gripe. It wrecks the articulation. I'm always afraid of breaking this sword. I don't even have that many of them, like, you know, pose with a sword, but I might just, you know, start doing that. It's a long enough handle, you can do it double-handed. So, yeah. Putting the sword aside, let's go over the articulation, finally, after griping about the fact they reused all these accessories, which look pretty cool when it's on the figure. But other than that, yeah, I think I did this wrong, by the way. I don't want to have this chop his leg off while he's fighting or something. So I'm just going to switch him around and call it good, at least for now. I'm still mad they didn't give you new stuff, but whatever. In fact, I'm just going to take them all off, you know, all the stuff, and go over the articulation real quick, just to show you what it's like, again, from this. I'm having a lot of trouble with the Snake Eyes body mold for some reason. You know, I'm griping a lot, I'm complaining a lot, but I'm loving it a lot, because it's the first one I ever got. So, as far as Joe's, let's go. Down with the head. Barry's good in that collar. Up. You know, hindered by that, it's fine. You can kind of like stretch it a little bit. It works really well. You get a crunch down here. Back very far. Swivel works out really well. It pivots very nicely. Get some good pivot. This belt helps hide a lot of that articulation. This goes up, down, hindered by that thing, but goes around to the side, which is actually pretty good. Swivel all the way around. 90 degrees of the, a little more than 90 degrees of the elbow, which is pretty good. Trigger finger, I'd rather have the in and out, you know, rather than this, you know. It's just reusing the hands, you know, it's a shame. Give me Duke's hands or something. Those are better ones, I guess. Splits out, down, drop hips. Always good to see. Back, out, back and out, good. All the way back up, swivel. Those knees are a little tough on the Snake Eyes mold. You may want to move this little like thing out so you get the full range of it. That's pretty cool. It's like hitting onto that. Don't want to do that too much just so it, you know, can keep its shape. Putting that back, swivel all the way around down here, down. We go up and then pivot. 2 peg holes in the bottom of the feet. Yeah, it's a good figure, especially if you have the multiples that I have. I army build in 4s, so having them in a group, you know, works out really well for me at least. If you want to have more, I've seen people with like a lot more, but I have no need to collect so many. There's only so much space I have in my shelving. But yeah, that's the Red Ninja. They're really cool, good figures. I don't like the fact that they have the weaponry. It's all the same. So let's move on. Just so I mentioned this also, we have the size here, you know. We also have the axes, and you can attach them, you know, like that, right? So what if you want to use the size and not the axes? You know, put them away. You just turn them around, put them underneath, through, and through. There you go. It's a little bit of a learning curve. It's a little bit of a curve, actually, right over here. To curve into it, but it curves nicely with the little pleats on the figure. Look pretty cool. You can put the size in right here. You know, if you want to make that cover shot that I have. And yeah, it just looks nice, you know, with the size and with the axes on the back. You know, you might not want to put them in for too long just because You might stretch it out a little bit, and taking it out's pretty easy. And that's it. Yeah, just a little bit of more storage stuff. The Red Ninja stands at about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's the Red Ninja next to Gung Ho, who is objectively my least favorite figure in the line so far, as of this recording. I think Red Ninja's good, just, you know, a little bit better than him, but those reused parts are just a shame to me. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. Look, I shined your shoes, walked your dogs, and cleaned your weapons. Now can I join your stupid club? Overall, while I find the new pieces of the Red Ninjas to be really cool, I find that the old pieces hamper it a lot. The design is good. It has a lot of new parts that make it pop, but the old parts just sort of stand out the more you look at it. It's kind of a shame, because I really like the helmet design. I don't like the eyes. The body is great with the reds, yet the sculpt is just the same as Snake Eyes. And it's a shame it's hindered by this previous figure, because if this were something different, it would really be a really great figure, but it's just hampered by the reuse of parts. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned!